on YouTube that are here for some reason. Thank you for joining me absolutely dissect and destroy Velma. Most people don't care about the lore of Velma, and I am one of those people. However, someone needs to go through it and absolutely tear it a new one, like it deserves. So we're jumping into it. In the latest episode, that we have discovered the mind-blowing fact that when men are working together, they are procrastinating losers, and when women are working together, they are a supercomputer of intelligence and maturity. The latest episode really hit hard on the incredibly mind-blowing thought that women good, men bad. Let's see how they managed to top this in this week's episode by somehow ruining society more.
Previously on Velma.
Fred, this is my living grandmother, Dr. Edna Purdue.
Oh my god, so her ghost couldn't be taking over his mom, the serial killer. Okay, guys, if you were not aware, Shaggy has been having flashbacks and PTSD episodes for the entirety of the season, seeing the ghost of Fred's mother, who Shaggy murdered in the last season. Anyway.
What?
Fred didn't want to acknowledge the fact that his mother was a serial killer and thought that she, the grandma of Shaggy, in fact, was dead, and her ghost was possessing his mother.
Oh, God.
But it turns out she was alive, and by proving it, Shaggy cured himself of mental problems. For some reason, because that's how PTSD works.
No, my mother really was a killer.
Wait.
But the hallucination that Shaggy kept having of the mother that he killed somehow did not vanish entirely, and apparently is a ghost now. Yes, sir! Shaggy murdered Fred's mom, Lamau. Dude, the show has its upsides, like when bad things happen to these people.
What's going on? What am I?
Velma, I have to tell you something.
It gained sentience, bro. This is just average mental problem. They didn't have this in the last episode.
I really like Amber. Okay.
Oh my god, that's how you're gonna say it? The full story, which the show really makes it seem like it's not such a big deal at all. After episode of Velma being an awful girlfriend and being an absolute piece of shit to Daphne, Daphne cheated on her with Amber, some other character, and didn't feel bad about it, and apparently felt like saying that I like Amber is the positive way instead of saying that you got NTR'd.
But I like you more.
Ah! This is so bad. It's so bad. You cheated on her whether you don't.
And that's it. That's all I have to tell you.
Let's go.
So not only were all the victims aware of Project Scooby, they took a meeting with a lawyer at the hospital. Do you remember what he looked like? Yes. It was your dad.
Oh my god. Her dad might be the serial killer. That's crazy. In the first season, it was Fred's mom. In the second season, who knows?
Spend enough time solving mysteries, and you learn that everyone's hiding something.
I don't know nothing about no murders.
Well, we tried. Can't blame us for asking.
There we go. Peak police work, ladies and gentlemen. And people wonder why they weren't elected as sheriff. Probably because of misogyny. Probably because of homophobia.
Also learn that people hate hiding things.
Okay, fine. You got me.
Damn, best cops in the universe.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Telling the truth all...
Can we just say that this show is so bad at mysteries? Like, you'd think that a Scooby-Doo based show would at least be good at mysteries, but no. It's like, your dad met with all of them before they died. Literally the next scene. I'll tell you everything I know.
always feels better, which is...
Brother, you're actually watching this, mad respect. Thank you. Finally, someone in chat gets it. I deserve to be praised for sitting through this instead of just making fun of it without doing my own research.
It's great, because in addition to saving lives and helping people, another reason I love solving mysteries is to hear people's messed up junk.
Stop! This messed up junk is classified. I'm shutting this interrogation down on behalf of the U.S. military.
Because the military does not care about people that are evil. The military is in fact a corrupt terrorist organization, according to Mindy, Kaling, and the rest of Velma. And if you have not been following along with the people, we are an insufferable piece of trash. You may not know this, but we shoot missiles for the fun of it.
That literally happened, by the way, in episode 6.
But just like a man with a big, expensive car, you can't keep your messed up junk hidden forever.
Oh my god, because men with cars? Oh! They are all terrorists. Let's go, everybody. This is a nightmare. Actual nightmare. Actual nightmare. In the grim darkness of Velma, there is only Nux. Thank you. There we are. Don't you have a car? Yeah, I'm a rich man with a car or something, probably, according to Velma.
Clear the area! No one gets in or out!
You have to tell Velma what you know. And stop making toilet wine. You're under military house arrest, not in jail.
Telling Velma would only make things worse. Also, did you put my shiv in the dishwasher?
Telling me what?
Oh my god, you literally ruined his shiv because you're on house arrest. The entire military is keeping him at bay.
You know about the murders? How you're the link between all the victims? Why the toilet is stained purple?
I can't talk about the murders, Velma. The army would disappear me forever. Sophie wants me to tell you.
Because... There's a serial killer out there, literally going around killing men, cutting their penises off. He knows something about the murders. I can't tell you because the army would disappear me. You know the only thing more corrupt than serial killers? The military. Good message there, Mindy Kaling, thanks.
That the night after the seance,
Daddy and I saw Daphne cheat on you. What?
Oh my god. The baby with the babble box revealed it all. This show is so bad.
Give me your shiv.
Okay, that's the worst title screen I've ever seen in my entire life. But even more importantly, aside from that being the dumbest way to reveal this shit in the universe, again, I told you, no mystery can actually last more than 30 seconds. Literally, every single one. They only introduced the fact that Daphne cheated on Velma at the end of the last episode to reveal that Velma figured it out at the beginning of this episode. When in reality, Daphne cheated on Velma a while ago. Why didn't they show it then? If they would have showed it then, it could have at least built up suspense until she ends up figuring it out. Instead of having a mystery and then instantly dramatizing it the second they figure it out. The show is so bad at pacing. It's atrocious. Aside from all the awful messaging. Oh my god, dude.
huh? Oh,
Also, am I the only one here that thinks that Daphne storming away from Velma and calling Velma a piece of shit after Velma called her a piece of shit and a dumb fuck, that doesn't mean that this is cheating? This isn't cheating on her, okay? I'm just saying. I mean, the show will frame it like that to somehow turn Velma into a victim, just like how Mindy Kaling thinks she's a victim, even though she's worth $45 million, by the way, making an entire show to call out rich people when she's worth 45 mil, yet somehow thinks that she's a victim. Somehow they're gonna make Velma look like a victim here.
God. See? This is why we don't do chores, Amanda.
So that's what my dad said happened. And now I don't know what to do. Do I break up with her? Or do I hold it against her and use it as an excuse for every bad thing I do for the rest of my life?
You came
You're gonna do that anyway. I'm just saying.
to the right place. As popular girls, we're experts in cheating and getting cheated on.
And this is really bad.
This is so... Oh, God.
I mean, you didn't just get cheated on. You got cheated on before tomorrow's field trip to Sacramento. It's a 6-hour bus ride to the city equivalent of a 6-hour bus ride. You know what that means.
Oh no, bus gossip. Rumors expand to fill the boredom, destroying innocent reputations just for fun. Mary Louise had to get an emotional support dog just because kids said she put her mouth on the water fountain. And it wasn't even her.
Oh, my God. This is awful, and society is so corrupt. Anything but gossip.
Her. It was me.
Okay, but won't everyone just be focused on the fact Gigi's dad has my dad under house arrest in connection to the murders?
Only if we fight about it. And as always, my dad promised me a new phone if I swallowed my questions about his work. So I'm good if you are.
Let's go. Corrupt army business. Whoop.
But how do I keep people from seeing things aren't normal between Daphne and me and spreading mean rumors? Maybe we just need to talk it out. Womano al womano.
Talk it out?
This is the worst show of all time. I love how no one actually feels like confronting these issues are actually, you know, something to do.
It's in Camp David, Velma. And it's not just your reputation on the line. If Daphne doesn't pay, she'll cheat on you again. I know I would.
So the plan is you become the
my
best
God.
girlfriend ever. Like, take her podcast recommendations level girlfriend. But also, keep her at a distance to make her want you like crazy. Then
Every single character in this show is just completely insufferable. Mindy Kaling has never been in a good relationship, which is obviously why she feels like this is important. I just want to see if she's married. Doesn't look like it. Because I don't know how you could be if this is how you understand relationships. Mindy has never confirmed engagement. She has a boyfriend and 2 children. Oh, does she even have a boyfriend? She never revealed the father of her 2 children. God damn, good stuff, good stuff. Love that.
When you have her in the palm of your hand, you confront her about cheating in the middle of the state capitol building rotunda. The only thing people will gossip.
This is awful. This is awful.
about after that is where we should hold Daphne's social funeral.
So the only way to keep from being destroyed socially by rumors
is to destroy someone else?
To destroy Daphne first?
Exactly.
This is the worst show of all time. It's the worst show of all time. There is no silver lining.
You're like so good at being popular.
Okay, if that's how it has
to. Tell her. Obviously you don't care about her at all. Let me just say this. Velma does not care. If anyone has a partner that's this emotionally distant, then they're not actually in a relationship. So therefore, it's not really cheating. Hot take. And I think that cheaters deserve the fucking worst, bro. I'm like mega anti-cheating. You cheat, you dead, bro. Get out of here. God, this isn't even a relationship.
Good morning, class! It's field trip time! As devoted mothers, we'll be your chaperones.
And as victims of...
I would hate to know how awful Mindy Colling's mothership advice is. Like, her kids are gonna end up messed up, aren't they?
Education budget.
Why is every parent in this entire show just absolutely awful in every way?
Cuts. We'll also be your tour guides. So today, we'll see the Capitol, learn...
Okay, I was gonna make a very inappropriate joke, so we'll just avoid that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Leland Stanford was a monster.
And then end the day by forgetting all our troubles at the amusement park. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wait, why aren't you cheering? We're kids. Amusement parks were made for us. And
yes!
Adults with bad personalities.
Yeah, dude, Fred is so based.
Do we tell him? He might go minorly inconvenienced teenager on us.
Sweetie, look around. You're not in middle school anymore. The only roller coaster these kids care about is the emotional roller coaster of hooking up.
What?
Can I just say that Fred is so based? Fred is so based literally for this. What would you rather do? Would you rather go on a 12-hour bus ride extravaganza of dramatizing relationships between teenagers, or an amusement park, baby? Who's the real baby here?
That can't be true.
No! Did you bring it?
One blanket to cover us. People will think we're napping, but really we're hooking up.
Brilliant.
Yeah, him and a brain.
Just one thing. Have you thought about how we hook up? I'm down for anything. I just don't want to get a concussion.
Okay, well, tell me if I'm moving too fast. But I thought maybe we could read to each other from the classic erotically charged novel, Portnoy's Complaint.
Literally brain cells dying. Dying in my eyes. I'm seeing sparks, and I think they're my mitochondria, slowly losing the will to live.
Ooh, nerval.
Okay, I spent all night imagining Daphne's makeout sesh with Amber to psych myself up to destroy her. Wait, no, starting to cry.
Velma, play it cool. Bus gossip.
I will never feel bad for Velma. I will never feel bad for her. Ever.
It was a terrible beast, and it feasts on tears.
Whoa, we haven't even left yet, and we already have a crier.
Oh, no.
Hey, Velma. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just overwhelmed by this opportunity to hug you.
Damn it! False alarm.
Well, then, good thing I brought a blanket.
Whoa. But I actually have to sit next to Gigi. As long as we seem good with her dad dating my dad, kids won't be interested in gossip.
And we are good, thanks to my dad's preference to bribe me rather than just tell me what the hell is going on.
Great parents, ladies and gentlemen. Pog parents. Let's go. Parents being terrible to their children, enabling them. Let's go.
It's all good.
Are you sure? I always thought that when I was on the California 33 North, it would be with my girlfriend, spreading mean rumors to pass the time.
I love how, can we just recognize the fact that just a second ago, they were on the rocks. They never made up. They literally never made up in the course of the show. And I know, because I'm sitting through all of it. I'm overanalyzing this just to destroy it, okay? There was never an actual makeup moment from all the terrible things that Velma did in the relationship. And now they're turning Velma into a victim. After Velma literally goes out there and insults her and doesn't listen to her anything. They made up off screen and now Velma's a victim? I ain't buying this garbage for a second.
I know. But since we can't sit together, I made you this care package.
Oh, wow. Face lotion. And body lotion. And hand lotion. Is it all lotion? Because that's my dream gift.
Why are you acting weird, Velma?
You're acting weird, Amber.
Drama.
Destroyed.
See you on the bus.
This care package makes me feel even worse, Amber. We have to tell her what we did, even if it threatens your moral superiority.
What we did? That was all you.
Okay, Amber, you are an insufferable bitch. You see, just because Velma was mean to Daphne, obviously that doesn't mean you could cheat on somebody. Cheating, never okay. Now, you could argue that they weren't really in a relationship at that point, whatever, not gonna get involved in that. However, Amber, you slept with someone in a relationship. You fucking bitch.
And I'll always be morally superior. I'm the only one in school not looking at Brenda's nudes.
That's an MRI.
I don't have time for this. I have to talk to Fred. Fred! Hey!
Okay, could we just recognize that this this inclusion into the cast was definitely a net negative?
I have something that might interest you.
I love how the entire serial killer plotline is completely in the backseat this entire season just because it's men that are getting killed.
And not just the novelty of a pairing with...
You know what? Dude, this is the ultimate battle. The ultimate battle. Holy crap! We got ourselves a non-binary witch versus a rich straight white man. The ultimate clash. Let's see who comes on top, ladies and gentlemen, in this clash of the titans.
We haven't seen before. Sacramento is a deeply haunted place. Wanna catch a ghost?
Nah, now that I know my mom wasn't possessed, I don't believe in ghosts. Except for the ghost of my childhood.
Bro! Fred just destroyed her! And himself. He beat her and himself. That's 2 dubs for Fred. Let's go!
Oh, look.
She tried so hard to spook him. And it literally did nothing.
Who's trying to claw their way back up the social ladder after the seance?
Easy clap. Fred, why is he so based every time? Like, they literally try so hard to make Fred pathetic, and they just keep making him a good character.
I don't know what you're talking about, but given the number of ghosts in the capital, by the end of this field trip, you'll be begging me to do a seance.
Ghosts?
Ghosts? Rare!
Dude, this show is so bad. Like, it's maddening.
Norville, you're not hooking up. You're just reading about the Jewish American experience. Like me, you must be saving your body for the amusement park.
Yeah! Yeah! Sex is for nerds, boy. Sex is for nerds.
I'm all about the drill, the adrenaline.
Please, I can't even go. The park says I count as a beverage in a glass container.
And why are you even talking to us? Aren't you mad that I forced you to meet my grandmother and accept your mom's the serial killer?
No, now that I have the truth, I can finally move on. Plus, we're about to be in coaster heaven. They call it that because of all the people who've died there.
Yeah! In this character nation full of rubes and losers and wimps, my man Ferretti out here about to brace the ride.
Now, since you're not doing anything, what are your top 50 favorite rides?
Let's go. Let's go.
What's the bus gossip? Anything about me?
Hey, Billy's losing his virginity on this trip.
Portnoy masturbated with a liver.
I like her Daphne.
What?
I didn't get it. I also heard Daphne. I keep missing it. Help me.
You guys talking about how sad Daphne is that Velma's sitting with Gigi?
Ooh, no one suspects that Daphne cheated on me.
You are awful. You are an awful human being. A piece of human garbage. Okay, a relationship tip with Nuxanor. Don't be a complete piece of shit, okay? If you're planning on breaking up with someone, you do that ASAP. You do not stay in a relationship with someone you're not planning on sticking it out with. Oh my god.
Your plan is working great.
What plan?
Oh, my plan to sound totally unsuspicious.
Okay.
Good plan. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Hey, well,
I got past a note that someone wants to see you at the back of the bus.
Huh? There's no one here. So who wrote this?
It was me.
Ugh. Dad, you escaped house arrest? And you're here? I'd rather you be the serial killer than a bus perv.
Again, completely undermining the serial killer because the serial killer is only killing men this season. Damn, great show.
Not a bus perv or the serial killer. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And Dawn will never suspect I escaped house arrest to go to Sacramento. It's a lateral move. Now pay attention.
It's a lateral move. No one likes Sacramento.
This flash drive contains top secret military info I ripped off of Don's laptop this morning as he exercised like a chump.
Yeah, because exercise is for chumps. You go to the gym? Well, that probably means you're racist. Oh, you work out? You're probably a terrorist?
It might explain why men connected to Project Scooby are dying, but we need to find a computer at the Capitol and print whatever info was on this drive.
But someone will need to use the bathroom. Sure, they're under their blankets now, but some of these kids will want to enter the 8-foot high club.
And I need you to make sure that no one comes in here.
No, please, Dad, you don't know what you're asking. The gossip will destroy me before I can destroy Daphne.
Velma, I don't know what...
Dude, this is awful. This show is a nightmare. There's a serial killer on the loose. And the arch nemesis here is the gossip. Gossip is the main bad guy of Velma season 2.
that means, but lives are at stake.
That in the military. Realistically, the military is the main bad guy here.
Okay. Nobody go in there for the rest of the ride, if you know what I mean.
Oh man, Velma destroyed the bathroom. Everyone gossip.
I also heard it was her mouth that touched the water fountain, and she liked it.
I meant you should put up an out of order sign.
What have I done?
This is the worst show of all time. Oh my god, dude. Like, there's no saving grace here. It's like, I keep trying to find some positive aspect to any part of this show. And I feel like it's not, the worst thing is, it's not even made purposely to be bad. It's like they're trying to be funny. That's the worst. You know, unfunny things, they're fine. Not everything needs to be funny. But when it's trying to be funny and it's failing so miserably, that's so much worse. They're looking for clues and I'm looking for my will to live. Oh God, dude.
Hey guys, wait for me.
No, we don't know you, Velma.
Ah!
Velma, over here.
Dad, you can't be out in the open.
Don't worry, I have a disguise. As long as I hit this vape every 30 seconds, we are good.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever—
Excuse me, familiar-seeming teenager. Have you seen Lola and Norville?
They're over there, son. I mean, Pier.
Thanks.
I mean, Pier. This'll work, guys. This'll work because he's vaping and only teenagers vape.
And Velma, sorry.
He just really tried to pull off a Hello Fellow Kids and made it unfunny. You know, Hello Fellow Kids is not funny. Hello Fellow Kids is never funny. But somehow they made it worse!
But I can't be seen with you. You're as unpopular as water restrictions in the Central Valley. I'm really learning a lot.
That joke made no sense. The reference was bad. Kill yourself.
This trip.
I can't believe Fred talked the whole bus ride. Nobody should know that much about churros. Well, at least we can get back on the bus and hook up now. Ah! Whoa, spooky.
They're over here, Fred, by the haunted statue of Jerry Brown.
Oh, wait, no, that's just Jerry Brown.
Cap and trade! Cap and trade!
That was, see, again, the incredibly niche references that are just completely unfunny.
Thanks, but I still don't want to hunt ghosts with you. And I have to tell Lola and Norville the hottest souvenir roller coaster photo poses. Let's just say finger guns are back, baby. Oh, Norville, wait up!
Haunted statue. Your attempts to befriend Fred are getting pathetic.
Damn!
You were saying?
Oh my god, the hauntings is real.
Stay back, sad Sacramento, and— oh, hey, Daphne. Sup?
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 You committed social suicide on the bus, and I wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. Oh, who am I kidding? If you cared about me, you—
I have literally no bad feelings at all towards her. You deserve all this shit. All these tears, God, they give me life.
wouldn't have kissed Amber.
What?
Yeah, I know. And worse, I had to find out about it from my dad. Not even weird looks in the halls from strangers.
I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you, but I knew how bad it would be.
This show is so bad. This show is so bad! Cry, bitch, cry.
That time I didn't text you back for a day, you threw my bike off a cliff.
So how could you do this? If we'd been together 10 years, sure, married not buried, I get it.
No! First of all, are these voice actors dead? Because there was zero emotion there at all. Second of all, what? No, that is an actual relationship. What you guys had was a garbage nothing burger of anything.
But it's been like 3 weeks.
I know. I was just so hurt after what you said at the seance. And I made the biggest mistake of my life. Can you forgive me?
No, rot in hell. Actually, wait. This is weird. I don't think I want you to rot in hell. That can't be right. Rot
This is so bad. It's literally so bad.
in hell. Nope. What's going on? Where's my anger?
I don't know. That's weird. But sometimes getting things out in the open can make you feel—
I think you guys should go for a group suicide instead. Like, you don't have to, like, hate each other. Why don't you just end it? Nah, they wouldn't make such a happy ending for Velma.
Better.
I don't feel better, Daphne. I just don't want you to rot in hell. And it was just a kiss, right?
It was just a kiss.
You sure? Because I can ask my dad right now. He snuck aboard our bus to give me top secret military info.
Velma, what's wrong with you? You just implicated Daphne. If we're caught, she could go to jail.
It's fine. I'm not one of those high-maintenance girlfriends who gets mad at things like being implicated in crimes.
This is the worst relationship of all time. Oh God, Arcane Season 2 is coming in half a year. Oh God, dude. Like, what is even going on? I know it is. Hi, man.
See, this is why I can't stay mad at you.
That's why? Because you don't mind getting implicated in crimes? That is why you can't stay. It's like undermining relationships, undermining mental health, undermining cheating on relationships. Dude, how many people did freaking Mindy Kaling sleep with to feel like writing this as a plot line that's like, well, at least I'm not high maintenance, so you can forgive me? Like, could you explain to me what went through the heads of anyone that put this show together? It's like they want you to feel bad for these characters. Like, you could tell. But I feel nothing but rage.
And then Leland Stanford used the fortune he'd made.
You took the only 2 police officers out of the city with the serial killer to give a tour to children in Sacramento. Again, like, there's no object permanence in this show.
Exploiting the Chinese immigrants he hated to build Stanford University.
Hey, racist guys, racism. It's a thing.
The end.
Roller coaster time!
Ah, shit. He still wants to go. Fred, look, we didn't want to tell you earlier, but there's been budget cuts.
Great. Teachers make too much as it is. This day just gets better.
Yeah! Dude, Fred's jokes are... they can't stop.
No,
They're not even teachers! They took the detectives! They literally took the detectives. Wait, Mindy Kaling admitted to sexual assault on a talk show with no remorse? Okay, no. Wait. What? There's no way. There's no way, right? Where can I find that? Please find it for me. Wait, apparently in Conan O'Brien, she said, Mindy Kaling, sexual harassment is just a joke. Chat, can you find this shit? I'll keep Velmaing. You find it, send it to one of my mods. She said, tell anyone and you're fired. There's no way. Is this it?
You know, I think the temptation is there.
The temptation.
And I have succumbed to that temptation.
Is that funny? That's funny?
We've had a lot of handsome actors on the show, and I am a professional.
If you could recognize her voice, she is the very famous character from Velma. She's Velma.
Sure.
But we had this one actor on the show named Lee Pace.
I think you brought a picture. There he is. That's a
good looking
That's a very good looking guy. Yeah. Yuck.
Nice
try,
and
Andy.
a real gentleman.
Yeah.
Real gentleman. He came on the show and we had to do this flashback sequence where we were in bed together in college. And we're just supposed to be having a conversation, but like he's so tall and he's so handsome that in the middle of it he was just supposed to be like, what do you think, Mindy? And I was like, and I looked around and I improvised just kissing him in the scene, which is not in the script.
Isn't that sexual assault? Look, I'm no detective over here, but if you improvise kissing someone without their permission, isn't that like assault?
It's not. See, you just went for it. You just started kissing that guy. That picture. Yeah.
Just looming. He was looming above me.
Yeah.
And he asked me a question. I was not listening to him at all because who cares what he was saying? And I was just like,
man, am I right?
And then he reacted like that, and I pretended it didn't happen. And then I walked backstage. We have 2 writer-producers, Baron Hilton and David Zassin, and they were like, hey man, what are you doing? You could be sued for that. And I got very scared, and then I said...
And then I remembered that it was a man that got kissed, and therefore I'm probably gonna be fine.
Tell anyone and you're fired.
Oh! So she threatened them into silence. Let's go. Pog. Ladies and gentlemen, tell anyone and you're fired. Hell yeah. Imagine if roles were reversed.
So, I said,
the way it's done.
Yeah.
Look how uncomfortable Conan is. Holy crap. He's like, ha 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 ha.
I think he might have been like, did it happen or did it not? So I just didn't need our side to confirm it or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's going to be happening a lot more now, too, because you got away with it.
I'm the kissing bandit. Listen, it's like, he didn't complain about it. It's fine. No one said anything. No one reported anything.
Right.
So that makes it fine. Well, damn, she really made a self-insert character here, didn't she? She was really out there being like, you know what? We're going to make a self-insert character. All the shitty things I did in my life, we're going to make that a character. Conan was just sitting there on the freaking stand like, oh, she just confessed to a crime.
They cut the amusement park. We're really sorry.
What? No, they can't do this. My father paid for the governor's campaign and his new chin. I demand to speak to him. See, everyone agrees with me.
Yes.
No, we demand to speak with the governor so we can thank him.
Now that we don't have to go to the amusement park, we have more time on the bus to hook up.
Wait, what? No, listen to me.
You fools! You absolute fools!
You're all making a huge mistake. Look, I get the urge to hook up. The whole point of being a teenager is losing your innocence. But trust me, once it's lost, you'll miss it. Because it's not just about learning people can be fun to squeeze. It's also about learning that people, even mothers, can be monsters. And that's why amusement parks are important.
They literally try so hard to make him insufferable and childish, and he just delivers the most based speech in the entire series. The whole franchise. My man just came out here and freaking spat fire. Oh my god.
The only place you can be a kid whose only fear is getting decapitated on a ride. We can't let the governor take that from us. Who's with me?
Okay. Fred's right. And they can't keep cutting our budget. Soon, school will just be a lunch lady handing out flashcards and guns. Worse, if they cut...
And guns, I guess.
The amusement park, they might cut the chorus overnight. And that's...
No one understands Fred when, boss? No one understands Fred when, boss? Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of something. I actually dropped the video. Okay, hear me out. Fred is unironically amazing. And I stand by everything that I said in this video. Fred is literally an awesome character. No one understands the greatness that is Fred Jones from Velma. They went out of their way to cuck this man. And they accidentally made him, unironically, the best character in the story.
It's the real hookup trip.
Oh God, no!
Not the chorus overnight.
Wow, thank you, Norville.
I'll thank Lola. I wanted to get busy on the bus, but she nudged me to speak up.
No, I didn't. I was pushed.
Wait, but who pushed her?
Oh my god, please stop. It must be a ghost!
There was no one around her. Exactly.
This show is so bad. This show is so bad. It's so bad. There is no emotional stakes in anything that happens. Velma's mean to Daphne. Daphne cheats on Velma. Velma figures out Daphne cheated. Velma says, you cheated on me. She says, I know, I'm sorry. She says, go to hell. Wait a second, I don't even mean that. I guess I'm not upset at you after all. They're friends again. Huh?
Okay, it might take a second for these documents to
It just makes me mad that this actually got like a decent animation budget, and you got a straight up freaking 2 seasons of this, with season 3 probably on the way. Somehow.
Well, these are state government computers.
Well, in the meantime, tell us what you know about the murders.
It's not much. As you know, I handle a lot of shady legal work for
You know, you could have told them in their house, right?
military. Well, a couple of months ago, Mr. S came to see me. Turns out he, the coroners, Father O'Rourke, and Sheriff Cogburn all secretly worked for Project Scooby.
So then it's not even a serial killer. It's someone that's literally taking down people involved in a specific project. It's not a serial killer. These people are actually brain dead.
Wait, really? Cogburn, Mr. S, and the other victims had second jobs working for Project Scooby? The things
You just repeated the thing that he said.
you can do when you don't have kids, right?
Tell me about it.
He has kids, and he worked for Project Scooby also, you absolute dumb fuck.
But their lives were far from perfect. Mr. S also told me something I'm still struggling to believe. Apparently, a fellow soldier was creating an uncomfortable work environment at Project Scooby.
It was Mindy calling. She was going kissing people without consent and threatening their livelihoods.
An uncomfortable work environment? And let me guess, you struggle to believe that because most guys don't believe that's an actual thing.
Bingo!
Again, this is Mindy Kaling talking through Velma. It's like Velma's a sock puppet for all the intrusive thoughts that she's had for her entire life. Oh my god!
Regardless, I agreed to meet with Mr. S
The
and
zero self-awareness is just tragic.
the others off-site. But before I got any more details, Don told me to drop it. Hey Don, what's up? Drop it? You got it, buddy. So I did. But then, when guys started turning up dead, Dawn refused to talk to me.
Okay, but who is the soldier who made them uncomfortable? He has to be the killer.
I never got a name. So last night, when Don stepped away from his laptop, I searched for Project Scooby. One soldier was listed by only their service number, and it appeared in these documents.
But these—
That's crazy. The sexual assaulter in the government is actually also the serial killer. Damn.
They're just a reprimand for missing 4th of July festivities and requisition forms for some electrical components and white sneakers. Hold on.
White sneakers from the first episode.
These are the same sneakers my attacker in the cemetery wore.
But by the way, for those of you that are not familiar with with the lore here, she was in the cemetery trying to dig up the corpse of someone to make sure that they were dead. And someone in the cemetery attacked her, slipped, and both of his shoes fell off. Both of his shoes fell off, had fingerprints of the killer on the shoes that fell off the guy. And when she was going to check for fingerprints, both of the shoes were randomly, accidentally eaten by different dogs. The show is a nightmare.
So the killer hates the 4th of July, likes electronics, and wears comfortable sneakers. Geez, are we looking for a soldier or a grandpa? Thanks, Steph. I knew it was funny, but not like Vegas magician funny.
Hey, Dad.
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Daphne, could you grab this from the printer for us? She's still hiding something.
What? Sorry, I was just thinking about what a good girlfriend Daphne is.
You were just cheated on. Like literally 5 minutes ago. She's obviously hiding something. Duh. It wasn't just kissing, idiot. But, brother. Oh my god, dude. The show. It's like, I love how obviously cheating on your significant other means so little to the writers of the show. It's like, every time you see Velma in denial, you know it's just Mindy calling in denial.
Velma, as a former cheater, I know cheaters, and
yeah, and that makes you an insufferable piece of shit. Thanks for reminding us.
She's being way too nice.
Our relationship isn't like that.
Here's the document. Oh, and I got you this cute stuffed cow from some lobbyists. All I had to do was agree to be the spokesperson for meat-based vegetables.
No funnel cake!
Get it? Veganism is evil. Toka Sumeragi, thank you for the 5,000 bits. If Velma was a male instead of a female, the show and the creator would be canceled. The creator would be getting death threats for years. Also, Nux, what's better, this or Peter Grill? How dare you! Peter Grill is a masterpiece! A goddamn masterpiece! Bro, oh my god. No! Like a brand new coffee table.
No peace! No funnel cake!
No peace!
Oh god! A ghost!
No! The cops are locking us in to break up our protest. And we don't have any flowers to stick.
Why are there cops here all of a sudden? Because there were 2 people protested in a room and all the cops show up? Bro, this isn't even how it works in real life. Have you seen what's been going on in the different college campuses in America? So suddenly the SWAT team just shows up and locks them in?
In their gun barrels for photo ops, so run!
No, come back! The cops coming means it's working!
Amber, I'm...
The cops coming means it's working! Yo! When's the last time you saw the rich white guy start the protest? Oh my god, dude.
Sorry I doubted you. Make the ghost go away and I'll forgive you for hooking up with Daphne. What? I didn't hook up with Daphne.
Are you sure you want
Bro!
to do this?
Stop
Literally the worst friends of all time.
doubting me. That's Velma's thing, and yes, I'm so mad at her. I want to put a curse on her.
What? You put a curse on me? And
I love how they make that's worse. Why are they making that as worse than cheating? Oh, cheating on your significant other? Whatever, not so bad. But putting a curse on somebody? Woo! That's real bad. This whole show is just sitting here. It's like, oh, religion? That's stupid and unprovable. Curses? Oh, that's real shit.
And instead of telling me, you just let me think you cheated on me?
Told you she was hiding something. And also, we gotta get out of here. Those aren't cops.
That's the military and they're evil.
Amon, we know you're here.
Dad?
Gigi?
That's it. You tell me what the hell is going on right now or I will have everyone on the bus gossiping about this and it will ruin you.
Give her some money. But just freaking give her $10 and have her shut up.
Gigi, I hear you. So?
I'm buying you a new car.
Gonna offer you 2 phones tonight.
There we go.
I do that.
Oh, totally. Deal.
Easy. Easy.
Same seats! Same seats!
Everybody, sit down and hold on!
Again, no object permanence. Dude, what is even happening?
Okay, tell me what the curse was. I can take it. As long as it wasn't a career in marketing.
I put a curse on you so no one could love you and you die alone.
I was wrong. I can't take it. Why?
What do you care? You don't even
Because she was evil.
believe in curses.
I don't believe in Santa Claus either. But I'd still be mad if he and Amber put a curse on me.
Stop!
Very weird comparison, I guess.
Arguing and hold on!
Let's go! Fred always gets what he wants, because rich white men always win in the end. This is the moral here. Yes. No.
Oh God, we're gonna drown! River's empty! Thank God!
Well, a good thing there's droughts. Oh, that's good.
Not for climate change!
Huh?
You know the Scooby-Doo gimmick of how they run into one door and they walk out of the other door and they're wearing different clothing? Like the really old school, like Tom and Jerry Scooby-Doo magic door gimmick. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how, but they did it. They somehow made it completely unfunny. I don't know how, but they literally did it, right? This whole... Dude, what a simpler time. Oh my God. What's even playing? I don't even know. But dude, like...
Woohoo! Yeah!
What are you doing?
Forgetting about the horrors of the adult world. Come on!
Yeah! Fred always gets what he wants. Rich kids. Rich kids. Rich kids. Yeah!
Amon! Pull over! Never! I hear you, but you're over 40. You're gonna need to get out and stretch in the next hour anyway.
Velma, it's over.
What?
Amon, I am only here to help you, so just come home with me now, and we forget this whole thing happened.
How could we trust you? You said Project Scooby was dead.
For your...
He's in the military! He owes you nothing! Oh my God!
Own safety. The same reason I put your dad under house arrest. You see, the truth is, after Dr. Edna Purdue was institutionalized, Project Scooby switched focus from putting soldiers' brains in
meddling kids.
Meddling kids.
I hate when they make references to like the golden age of Scooby-Doo.
To merely keeping tabs on them. Anywhere meddling kids gathered, we installed our people to watch them.
Why?
Until one day, before your mom was kidnapped, one of our operatives came across her reading Dr. Purdue's missing journals and took pictures.
My mom? Which operative? And did they get any candids of me? Because those are great.
But that's just it. The operative hid their identity and only went by the code name Uncle Scooby. Regardless, the military used Uncle Scooby's photos of Dr. Purdue's journal pages.
Sure, of course they did, even though we don't know who it is. Yep, the military definitely worked with a random vigilante. To
create an invincible super soldier.
I told you they were making super soldiers. They literally, okay, you're telling me they actually hired a priest to spy on children in the show? Like, unironically?
Great groups of meddling kids. But it went.
And that's why they called them meddling kids. Super soldiers. Yep,
bad. Like, instantly.
Of course it did. Playing God always goes bad. Just like how real God created crocodiles and shit.
Well.
Good point, Velma. Damn. You just destroyed everyone with that one. Yeah, wow. You literally destroyed Proto-Dragon Gamers. Thank you for the sub. This is like the weakest storyline I've ever seen in the universe.
This was worse than anything we ever could have imagined. The super soldier made the men feel uncomfortable at work.
So this...
Oh my God, and that's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way. Men feeling uncomfortable? That's at work? That's impossible. But Mindy Kaling is used to just kissing men against their will in work. And they never got her in trouble for it. So if this made the men uncomfortable at work, that must have been crazy.
Super Soldier killed the men he made uncomfortable. Maybe now guys will realize that where there's smoke, there's always fire.
Maybe now guys will realize. Now men will finally see.
Maybe. Thankfully, the fact Amon's alive means the super soldier is not interested in you. Still, we should get you home.
Okay, but real quick. Are the 3 dead bodies I saw on the base more victims?
No. Those are the bodies of the hot girls. Project Scooby tried to restore them for the brains, but sadly, they are too far gone.
The hot girls?
Yes!
Dad! The phone store closes at 6.
And stop trying to find the killer. He's dangerous.
You guys don't have to sit with me. I just needed some help taking my mind off things. And this bus chase really did it.
No, you were right, Fred. As much as we want to grow up, sometimes it's good to find ways to stay a kid. For instance, I thought I was too old to make new friends, but after everything today, I think that's exactly what we did.
And it wouldn't have happened without slamming doors and a push.
Kill me.
I see you, ghost.
Why did you call me a ghost? And why is that dog barking at me?
Dude, what? Oh my god, I'm like so over this show. I'm literally so over it. Somehow the random Wiccan girl could see ghosts and so could the dog. And they're gonna need a dog and they're gonna get Scooby.
Oh god, am I the ghost?
Hey, quiet that dog down! Velma's resolving something with Daphne, and I want to eavesdrop!
As I was saying, you were just...
The creators of Scooby-Doo are turning over in their grave right now.
so mean to me after the seance. I wanted the universe to make it impossible to love you so that I could stop loving you.
Wait, Daphne, that's...
I know, the most horrible thing ever.
No, that's actually kind of sweet. I mean, you do love me because
That's why I put myself in the jar. I couldn't believe I was the kind of person who would do that to someone I cared for.
I was going to say, that's the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
What?
Wanting me to die alone isn't great, but loving me hurt you so much, you did everything in your power to stop. And you couldn't. That's beyond romantic.
Yep, it's beyond romantic. It's what they call obsessive, and she needs help.
I feel like a girl in a 90s R&B song.
That's a very
That's
positive
a very stupid reference, again.
spin.
I know, so just promise that from now on, you'll tell me what you've done before you put your brain in a jar. If I wanted to date someone who'd rather risk their life than communicate, I'd be straight.
Get it? Because men don't communicate, guys. Get it? That's the joke. You see, sexuality is all, it's malleable like that. It's like she would be straight, but men are so gross, she was turned by the grossness of men into a lesbian. Because that's how sexuality works, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. You know, I don't know what makes you more homophobic, the Catholic Church or Velma. I'm not sure. It's not easy out here, baby.
Promise.
Get it away! Get it away!
Wait, hold on. That's it! The killer loves sneakers. Hates the 4th of July. And the attacks were all low on the body. But
it's a dog! No way!
Why electronics?
Nux, am I supposed to tell my boyfriend that this stream turned me homophobic because we were watching Velma? Yes, blame me.
This is the same speaker that's in a baby babble box, which Don's wife said came from Project Scooby. Daphne, what if the super soldier
is a dog? It's a dog super soldier that could somehow speak. What if it's Scooby-Doo?
Isn't human. What if the military built a...
A what?
A talking
what?
A talking dog that could run faster than buses somehow.
Velma! Velma, where are you?
Dog? Rare.
Help!
Please be dead. Please be dead.
Velma!
God damn it, she survived. Bro, let the series just end with Scooby showing up and murdering all the characters, or Scrappy's the villain and they're just redoing the Scooby-Doo movie. This was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. I somehow thought Velma couldn't find ways to get worse, but they're also undermining sexual assault and terrible relationships now, and I feel like there is literally no way to save this show. It's a nightmare, it's a travesty, it's an affront against God, an affront against man. This is the type of show that I wish Meat Canyon could get the creative liberties to actually finish the show. That would be really pog. Unfortunately, it seems like he will not be doing that. So I am just going to call it here because this was a nightmare. Thank you for being here. This was bad. I'll be back on Twitch for more Velma eventually. Don't know if the next stream will be here or on Kick, but I am so gone. Wait, there's an ending scene?
As cops, we don't know how your chaperones could let Velma go missing. As your chaperones, we're doing our best, god damn it!
Terrible.
Hey, I'm watching the news. Was it Victoria who flipped
Why do they know each other?
the bus? I don't know.
Stay close to Fred until you do know. Remember, you work for me now.
Was it Victoria? What, she actually thinks it is the ghost of the mom?
I know. Speaking of, I still haven't been paid, and it would be really...
This show's so bad. I love how they have like a really awful, terrible scene, and then like, boom, Mindy Kaling as Velma. Huge dub. This show sucks. This show's bad. This show's nightmarish. It's just the worst thing that's ever been conceived. This hate watching is great because I think it's healthy, personally. Because all the people that would want to watch the show, but instead of watching the show, they're hate watching with me, we are literally taking sales away from the show. So, Dubsky. If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on KED. Stay weird, fam.